Guys, how are we doing? Are you doing good? Great, because I'm not. Let's get the obvious stuff out of the way. Yes, we moved again. I know we move a lot. I was enjoying my time in Chattanooga. I enjoyed my rent era, but the thing about renting is that you can't stay at one place for a long time when it comes to apartments. So we moved because we didn't want to pay an expensive rent. So we kept moving. And then we decided to settle down and try to buy a house in Chattanooga. But the house is there, $500,000. So we decided to just purchase my mom's home, my childhood home. And this is just one part of it. The way this house is broken down, it's 6 bedrooms, first of all. Amazing. We got it for an amazing price. And it's cut off by 3 sections. So this is a 1 bedroom. What was the garage is a 2 bedroom, and everything has like a kitchen, a bathroom, and a bedroom, as well as like a living area. Obviously, we don't have like a stove, but we have a stove top and an air fryer. So I feel like that's all I really need. And if I do need the oven, just borrow my mom's. And then upstairs, where it's like a 3 bedroom, like a traditional home, it's very spacious up there. You know, everyone pays their portion of the rent. It helps us, it helps them, it keeps the cost low for us. So really enjoying that. The part that I am just right now dealing with is that I got let go from my job. Yeah, worked there for over 2 years, worked remote, will not say the company. This is about all I'm going to talk about my job because I did sign an NDA. Anyways, I got let go due to budget cuts, which, it's been happening a lot right now. The government's not doing so well. The housing market is not doing so well. We, as a country, are just not doing very well. And that's fine. Whatever. We have to deal with it, right? Like, we can't just go. Or at least I can't. I'm not that privileged. But I am, I've been wallowing in self-pity for the past week because I got let go. Because I'm like, what am I going to do? Like, when you have kids, you either have to pay for a ridiculous amount every week for daycare or, stay with them. And you just got to weigh out like the pros and cons of everything. And luckily I am getting unemployment, but unemployment runs out. So what am I going to do after that? I don't know, friend. I have no idea. But we will figure it out and it's going to be okay. Thankfully, I got some resources I can fall back on. I have a lot of family I can fall back on. Some side hustles that me and my husband are doing. So we will be okay. And that's kind of like the moral of life, I feel like, is that everything's going to be okay no matter how bottom of the barrel you get. You can only go up from there. And life is not linear. Everyone's path to happiness is not linear. And sometimes losing your job is a part of life, and that's fine. Is it fun losing your job after just buying a home? No, friend. No, it's not. No, but it'll be okay. It'll be okay. It would have been better if I had savings, but because we just bought the home, we decimated our savings. So it'll be okay though. I just have to keep telling myself that. And I'm really going to like the side business of things. I'm really interested in starting my own business. Now, what that would entail, I don't know yet. I do know that I love collecting vintage items, so I don't want to become one of those vulture resellers that sees anything and sells it for like $100 a pop. But I also want to curate. Okay? Everyone compliments me on everything that I thrift. Literally, like, the majority of the stuff I have, as in clothes, are thrifted. The majority of like antique items that you see are probably thrifted. Like 60% of what you're seeing here is probably thrifted. And I don't know, part of that gallery wall, it's like 90% thrifted. Like I did not pay full price for almost any of that. Just that big thing in the center. Everything else thrifted. Clothing thrifted. So I feel like I should do something like that. Like it's in my nature. I'm thinking about just doing like going to the pulga and selling stuff there. My sister has like a bunch of clothing, vintage clothing. And it's just sitting there, like she's not doing anything with it. So I'm like, give it to me. Like, I'll give you like a finder's fee and then let me sell it. And then we can make a profit. Like, hello. Anyways, so I need to go through all her stuff and price everything and then post it online. And I'll probably do like an Instagram thrifting page and upload it there and then also upload it and also sell it at the pulga, which is the flea market here. But that's just what I call it and what my family calls it. And it's really fun because you can find a lot of treasures there. And I don't want to sell everything so expensive like antique stores. And I know at antique stores, like why they do that. Because, girl, do you know how much they rent for a booth? It's a lot. It's a lot. And then, certain booths also charge like a 40% fee or whatever on top of sales. So after that, you're making no money. So I know why you're charging that much. But if I can cut out all of that, I should be okay. And I should be able to sell at a flea market. So hopefully that pans out. My husband's a mechanic. So he's also taking some side businesses, some side jobs, doing like a mobile mechanic business. And we're just going to do that because I do not want to pay childcare for my 2-year-old and then also pay for aftercare for my 5-year-old who's in school right now. Because the thing is, with a lot of traditional jobs, like you get out at 5, how am I supposed to pick up my child at 3 off of the bus? I can't. And then also, if I do have a job, like the only ones that are paying decently are up in Chat, which is an hour away from here. So how am I supposed to pick up my 2-year-old from daycare if I won't get home until like 6:30? Like no daycare is open that late. It's like 6 max. And if I get there late, what am I going to do? I don't want to be in that situation. So I think right now, it's just best try unemployment for as long as I can. And then once that runs out, my side hustles and see what I can do. I just don't think that working a traditional job will make sense with our lifestyle. Like, I don't know how other people do it, and I'm sure there are ways, but is it really worth it? Like, my mental health, is it really worth all the time I'm going to be missing from them? Like, is it really worth having my 2-year-old be in daycare for 13 hours a day? Like, I don't think so. And I don't want to know if it is worth it or not, to be honest. And if I don't necessarily have to, I probably won't. And I know that's a privilege that not a lot of people, have. And I am lucky to have that. And I want to take advantage of that. And if I think I can make and create my own business, I've always been a creative, artistic person. But, obviously the logistics side is what pays the bills. So if I can just, enjoy the time that I have on unemployment and try to be artistic and see where that goes, why not? Which is why I'm starting to content create again. Previously, I didn't content create because it was so consuming. And when I tell you consuming, like every day, every second of the day, I was thinking of content to make. Every single day, instead of enjoying the moment with my children, I was just recording. And it got to the point where I was just getting overwhelmed by everything. And it was not worth it. So I dropped it because, this doesn't make me any money, but I really enjoy talking, especially as like, hey girl, we're on FaceTime, like, let's talk. I love doing that. But it got to the point where I wasn't enjoying it. But now that, what else do I have to do? I don't have anything to do. I can clean, but really who wants to do that? So I don't. I hope you guys are doing better than I am. I'm okay. I promise I am okay. The budget cut from the company kind of, it didn't not come out of nowhere because we were slow, and I knew that this could be a possibility. It's just the day that they did it, it was like 15 minutes before I left for the day, and it just caught me off guard. If they would have told me in the beginning, I might have, I don't know. I don't know. But it just completely caught me so off guard, and I just, after buying the house, I was just like, well, I don't know what we're going to do, but we're going to make it somehow. I may also go back to school. I'm not sure. I really, really want to do behavioral therapy. I don't know if financially I will be able to qualify for scholarships. If I do, then I most definitely will do some schooling. But if not, then I don't think that would be a possibility for me. I do want to document my life right now because as of right now, this is my hobby. This is going to be my full-time job, okay? I'm going to put a lot of effort into this and just making sure that just making sure that my content creation is as best as it can be and that I'm proud of it and that you guys just relate to it. So I'm going to be posting more often. Hopefully I can do 1 to 2 videos a week. We're going to start with one because I got to remember how to edit again. Been a while. And then we're gonna go from there, and I'm gonna start uploading. And if you see this, please like, share, subscribe, do all the things, comment, let the algorithm know that I am interesting. I promise that I am. And let's just go through this together, besties. This has been a dark moment for me, but I'm getting out to the other side of it, and you guys are helping me through that. So this is going to be kind of like my personal mental health diary and just all the challenges that I've faced and how I'm overcoming them. But thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so, so, so much. See you later. Bye.